Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, thank you for joining me today. My name is Aisha. So today we're going to be doing look number 6 in my palette series using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Volume 2 palette. So if you haven't already seen the past 5 looks in this series, then please do check the videos out. There is a playlist on my channel with all the looks on it. And today I think we're going to be creating something more neutral again and something a bit more wearable, because I have done a lot of colourful looks in this series so far. Anyway, before we begin, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and also turn on the notification bell so you are notified every single time I upload. So let's get started. So let's get started with this look. I don't know why I'm shouting, but apparently I like to shout at the camera, so sorry about that. Okay, we're going to start off with the shade Perfectionist, which is this neutral brown colour up here. And I'm going to use that as my transition shade, just taking it on a fluffy brush. And I'm just blending that into the crease. And I think I'm going to wing it out today again, because I love winged out looks apparently. I might recreate the double cut crease I did in my, I think it was look number 2 in this series. But this time I'm going to use much more neutral shades and make it a little bit more wearable. This is a really nice transition colour. It's kind of on the warm side, but it's really nice. So I like to place most of the pigment on the inner portion of the crease, and then when I've placed down most of the product, I kind of just like flick my brush upwards on the outer corner just to create the shape like so. Okay, now we look a little crazy. I think we need to go in with a darker shade. I'm going to take the shade G-Money. G-Money. I feel like it doesn't sound nice unless I do an American accent, so that's G-Money. And we're going to take that on a slightly smaller fluffy brush and just blend it like underneath where we put the first shade. This is the Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Definer. And the first brush I used doesn't even have a name, so sorry about that. So yeah, just placing that, as I said, just below the first shade, like trying to blend them into each other. Gosh. Why does this look so much darker? Is this brush dirty? Eek! I need to really clean my brushes more often. Oh well, at least it like deepened it up a lot. So yeah, I'm just blending that using little windshield wiper motions and like circular motions as always. And then going back in with the first shade and blending it out. Okay, now it looks a little bit messy, but don't worry, we are going to clean it up with the concealer when we do cut the crease. So yeah, I think my brush was dirty because apparently on this side it's not coming out as dark as it did on the other side. Oh no. It must have had some black on it then. What a disaster, honestly. I'm just going to try and like build it up until it's like as dark as the other one. I'm going to mix the black shade Temptress and this G-Money shade and like see if that makes a difference. I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, that looks like it matches up a little bit more. What do you think? It's a mess. It's okay. We're gonna save it, don't worry. I feel like my looks just always look like a mess until the very end, so it's okay. Yeah, just going back in with the Perfectionist shade, blending it out. Now we need to cut the crease. So we're going to use a different concealer today. Actually, no, we're not, because I'm scared that it won't work as well. So let me just get my Nabla concealer. So we have my good friend here, Nabla concealer in the shade Ivory, and I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand like so. And then taking the brush I always use to cut my crease, which is the Zoeva 238 Luxe Precise Shader. And I'm just going to cut the crease. I already kind of like laid down the shape that I want, so I'm just cleaning it up. Well, trying to anyway. So Miss Nabla is not working today because she's almost finished, because I use her so much. I really have to concentrate when doing this because otherwise I won't be able to do it properly. Can you even see what I'm doing? Hopefully. Another trick to doing a cut crease, which I see a lot of people doing, is like taking a cotton bud and putting makeup remover on it and like removing the eyeshadow on the lid before putting down the concealer. I think I might try that one day. Okay, that didn't go too badly, I think. I'm quite happy with that. And before I do the other eye, I think I'm gonna just set it down. I'm gonna use the shade Certified which is the matte white shade in the palette. And this shade is literally so nice. It's one of the best matte whites I've ever used, actually. It's very brightening, can you see there? Ooh, love it. So that is what that one is looking like. Let me just do the other one off camera and then I'll be back. Okay, so I did the exact same thing on this eye and I don't think they turned out very even, but you know, that's always a problem for me. So for the lid, I'm going to start off with the shade, I think, Comfort Zone, which is this brown shade up here. And I'm going to take that on a flat brush and like blend that onto the lid, but I'm leaving a gap between where I place it and like the crease, as you can see here, like that. And I'm just following the shape of the cut crease like so. And then I'm going to take a darker brown shade called Homebody, the one just underneath in the middle there. And taking that on the same brush, I'm going to blend that onto the center portion of the lid. This one is like a lot more warm toned. They do look quite similar when you blend them together. But yeah, this one is like a little bit more warm. Make sure you always leave that little gap between where you place it and the crease. So basically looks just exactly the same as the first shade, to be honest. Don't know if you can see there, it comes off very like brick red. But when you blend them together, you kind of lose the contrast. So taking that like up to where the arch of my brow is, and then on the outer corner we're gonna want to take a deeper shade. So I think we're gonna have to go with G Money, which is right here. So we're going to do that. I'm literally just using the same brush. I like just flipping it over because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered to change brushes. And then yeah, I'm just taking that like to where my eye kind of ends like here, and then on the outer like teeny tiny bit here, I'm gonna take the black. So yeah, just make sure you always leave a gap. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Like so. And then I'm gonna take a really small brush. I'm gonna take like an angle brush. This is the Sigma Small Angle E65. And then I'm just gonna like create like I would a winged liner up match with the crease here, leaving a gap, like going back and connecting it up to the last shade that we put down, then just filling it in. And don't worry if it's a bit messy, because I am gonna clean it up with a makeup wipe once I'm done. I'm gonna mix it with G Money, and then I'm gonna like take the flat brush with the two shades mixed together and blend it into the other shade, just like that. Just going to do the other eye. I think I got some in my eye because I can't see anymore. Oh dear. Now digging my best friend Mr. Makeup Wipe, and I'm just gonna literally clean up the edge so that it just looks a bit more sharp. And then I'm just gonna have to go back in with my concealer because I rubbed it all off. Okay, and the best thing is that I didn't get any fallout, so I'm happy about that. I only get fallout really with the darker shades and the more pinky and purpley tones. But yeah, the neutral tones don't have any fallout. Now for the lower lash line, we're going to start off with the shade Comfort Zone. This one right here. And I'm taking that on a pencil brush. This one is the Sigma Pencil E30. So yeah, just gonna run that along the lower lash line. I still literally like can't get over how pigmented these matte shades are. Right, now going back in with the shade G Money, and on the same pencil brush, I'm gonna just put that on the outer third of the lower lash line. And then obviously we need the black just so we connect everything together. So this is the shade Temptress, and I'm just going to tap my brush in there just a tiny bit and like connect the wing to the lower lash line. And I'm literally just placing that on the outer corner of the lower lash line. I have like a dent in my like bone structure here, and I can like never make a straight line. So annoying. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better. So this is what we are looking like so far. We need to highlight the brow bone, and I think I'm going to take the matte white, which is called Certified, and I'm just going to put that on the brow bone, just to like brighten it up a little bit. Sometimes I do like a matte highlight on the brow bone. Right now I'm going to take my black track liner by MAC and I'm just going to line the upper lash line. I always do this just to like hide the lash band when I put falsies on. I'm just gonna do my little trick where I like extend the liner into the inner corner and connect it to the waterline, just to like elongate the eyes and give a more lifted look. And then like on the waterline, not going to show you this part because it is a bit creepy. And the brush I am using is the Zoeva 317 wing liner brush. It makes it really easy to do gel liner. So if you guys have seen the previous looks in this palette series, then please do comment down below and let me know what your favorite look has been so far. And we are done with the eyeliner. Now I'm going to apply my mascara and false lashes off camera, so I just keep checking if everything is even. I'm going to apply false lashes and mascara off camera and then I'll be back to show you guys the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you like how it turned out. I'm just gonna zoom you in so you can take a closer look at the eyes. So here is what the eyes are looking like closer up. I feel like the shape on both sides is completely different, but it's okay. I prefer this one if I'm honest. So yeah, I hope you like how it turned out, as I said before. And let me zoom you out. And so tomorrow we'll be back with look number 7 in my palette series, which is going to be my last and final look. So please do check in tomorrow to watch that video. And as I said at the beginning, if you haven't seen the previous videos in my series, please do check them out as well. Also, before we say bye-bye, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. I don't know why I keep doing this, but you know. So thank you guys for watching and I hope to see you in tomorrow's video. Bye bye!